What's going on, chess lovers? This is Maurice Bishop Chess. So y'all know my slogan, life is a game of chess. For all y'all that don't know, that I got my new ebook that just came out called My Secret Weapon Opening for Black and Bullet Chess. As y'all can see, for all y'all that's not good in bullet chess, man, I'm telling y'all, this book will actually help y'all build y'all rating points up and everything. And I got some puzzles that actually help y'all recognize the position patterns and everything. And also I have in the book equipment that I use to play bullet online. So if y'all interested, I will drop the link in the YouTube description box. And also guys, if y'all have seen my content for the first time, make sure you turn my notification bell on, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And other than that, man, let's jump right to this video. Peace. What's going on, chess lovers? This is Maurice Bishop Chess. So y'all know my slogan, life is a game of chess. Guys, I have a beautiful and tactical game that I can't wait to share with y'all. I actually played against, as y'all can see, a FIDE master. I say a real FIDE master because he's actually like he's from India. His name is Manu Shah of India. His actual rating in tournament play is 23-24, so obviously that's very high, and he's a very strong player. You know, that's definitely him. That's what he does. You know, things like that. And guys, I think I just yeah, that's okay. But yeah, but he's a very strong player, so I definitely wanted to show y'all this game. The opening that I played, guys, is the opening that I actually created an ebook on. As y'all know, is in my description box. My secret weapon opening for black and bullet chess. So if y'all have not got that, definitely get that. I'm telling you, man, like you can really crush a lot of people with this opening. I'm telling you. But without further ado, let's actually get started with this. My opponent goes D4, E5, C4, D6. He takes knight C6, and I take back with the bishop. So the whole point of this is, guys, is to get fast development. And my goal is to get fast development with my pieces and to castle queenside as fast as possible, because that's when I can create some crazy attacks. So knight f3, bishop g4. Again, I go bishop g4 because I just want to get all these pieces out the queen side so I can castle. That's literally all I want to do, guys. And knight c3, queen e7. Again, I'm getting ready to castle queen side. And for some reason, I'm never scared of bishop g5 because of I got pawn f6. I don't want to do knight f6. Because, you know, he gets the whole knight d5. That's too much activity for white. I don't want to give him none of that. So I don't do none of that. So f6, that's pretty much what I would do. You know, now he got to decide where he wants to go. And like if he goes here and I castle queenside and he decides to go a3, I could automatically go g5 automatically. And then if he comes here, then that's when I can take his dark square bishop, and I pretty much win a piece because he's gonna have to save his queen because I'm about to take it with the rook. So if he comes here, I pretty much already won a free piece, and I got that. So that's why f6 is usually here, not just to block, but also do a pawn storm. And he pretty much gave up his own piece, so that's how that goes. But anyway, guys, my opponent doesn't bring the bishop out. He goes e3, and I castle queenside. This is what I want to do. Bishop b2, and then I go knight f6. I'm developing, and queen a4. Obviously, he goes queen a4 because he don't like the rook. You know, my rook is on his file, so it's kind of crazy. So he got to move it out the way, but also it gives him, you know, I guess some activity on my queen side since I castled there. So I go h5. What is the whole point of h5? The whole point of h5 is to, if I have to move this knight off of f6, at least I will have the h5 pawn defending this light square bishop. You know, and then some cases, if he decides to, like, maybe if he castles king side and then go h3, I would just leave my pawn there so I can open the h file. You know, so that's the whole point. So, but h3, he doesn't even castle yet. He goes h3 first, which is a good move. and that's when I just go bishop f5. So now I'm concentrating on these long diagonals, and maybe I could go knight b4, threaten knight c2, depending on where he goes. He probably sees all that, which is why he castles, and then I hit him where it hurt, man. And look at this, guys. So with this, I kind of did like uh, maybe a little hit of little L shy stuff when they sacrifice the G5 pawn. So you know, guys, I hit him with the G5. Hit him with that G5, man. Gotta hit him with that. And the whole point of G5, guys, because if they take, I could go knight h7. And the whole point of it, whether he takes or not, you know, I have the G file open, and that's all I want. And that's how you get a fast attack. Notice that this bishop, this dark square bishop, is locked in by his own pawn on e3. This bishop on e2 doesn't really have any activity as well. Unless he goes bishop f3, then that's when he'll have some activity. But the whole point of this, if he goes knight g5 and he decides, like for instance, I'll go knight h7. If he decides not to take, then I could go rook g8, threatening bishop captures h3. And if for some reason he decides to move out of that, this is when everything just goes to shame. Bishop captures h3. And the thing is, you don't really want to take, because if you take, then there's really nothing you can do to stop this capture, as you can see. So there's nothing he can do to stop this queen captures on h3, which would be checkmate, especially when I got this dark square bishop here. If you come here, obviously queen captures h3 check. If you come here, this is checkmate. So yeah, this is just nasty. Like, I don't know where this is just, oh my god, man. I'm telling y'all, man. This is what I'm talking about, man. So, but yeah, so I'm just telling y'all a little, I ain't gonna go too in depth with it, but I'm just letting y'all know, you know, this is how it goes, man. If you take that pawn, you know, it's just a lot of things, you know, it's very tricky, man. All right, so, but he doesn't take the pawn. He goes knight d4, which is a fine move. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, guys. I know the engine always say bishop d7, which is pretty cool, but I switched it up and I went e5. The reason why I did e5, because I'm already threatening checkmate, so he just can't take this right away. Yes, he did go f4, which is what he did. So this is the thing. The whole purpose why I did queen e5. Remember I told y'all previously I sacrificed the pawn because I wanted that G file open. That was it. That's all I wanted. I wanted that G file open. So in order for me to do that, I wanted to do something that will provoke him to open that G file up. So that's why I went queen e5. Because you know, if you don't go f4, then I'm gonna automatically take this knight on d4. And, you know, if you take back, I'll take your pawn. So now I take your pawn, like, and then I defend the pawn on h7. So I want to provoke him to go f4, in which that's pretty much what he did. And logically, that's what most players would do, because they like, well, he's about to threat checkmate on me, so I gotta stop it. And that's pretty much what happened. f4, G catches f4, and then he goes knight captures c6, because he know that I'm about to threat knight captures d4 as well. So he goes knight captures c6, and I go b captures c6. And my opponent goes e captures f4. Now, to be honest with you, I think the best move for white would have been rook catches f4. And that's only due to the fact that, you know, this diagonal is so powerful. And then, of course, you know, if I ever move this queen out the way, then he could potentially take this light square bishop, because if my queen is not defending this light square bishop, then my light square bishop will be undefended, and it will be up for grabs pretty much. So I kind of thought rook catches f4 would have been the best move, in my opinion. But he didn't do that, and I'm pretty sure he didn't do that because he's not familiar with this type of opening. So I just figure, okay. So I just go queen d4 check. He goes king h1. And then I go rook d to g8, which is what I go. To be honest with you guys, and I think the best move for me probably would have been knight e4. I really felt like knight e4 was the best move. I was moving pretty quick, you know what I mean? Because he was moving fast, I was moving fast. but I didn't want to take too much time, so I just rushed to get that G file in because that's what I wanted. But I believe that move knight e4 would have been a lot better because now he can't really play bishop f3 because of this check right here. You can't just really do that. Even if you go king h2, yeah, because I could take with a check after that. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really work with that. So the thing is, when I went rook d to g8, my opponent went queen catches c6, and I really felt as though he probably should have went bishop f3, because now I can't go really knight e4 now. I wouldn't be able to. I mean, I could still go knight e4, but he'll just take and everything. So I mean, yes, and let me go back, guys, because yes, in the beginning, I could have just went knight e4. Like for instance, if I go knight e4 and he takes, I still have this bishop here, you know. So my bishop is defending this, and he just can't just automatically just want to go bishop f3, because obviously I'm gonna just go here anyway. Which will be actually fine with me, because eventually once I take, the rook may take, and then I could go like queen g7 threatening g2 checkmate. So I mean, it's other options, but I don't know, I just felt like bishop f3 or me going knight e4 would have been a lot better. But my opponent goes queen catches c6. I go knight e4 because I see the threat knight g3 check, which I already saw that anyway. But my opponent took knight catches e4, which was better for me because I actually take with a tempo, because not only am I hitting this g2 pawn, but I'm also hitting this queen. So my opponent goes queen a6. I go bishop b7 to cover that check. You know what I mean? And the whole purpose is because I want to hit this g2 pawn. That's all I want to do. I want to hit this pawn. And then, yeah. So he goes queen a5, and I just go bishop captures g2 check. Obviously, guys, you don't want to go rook captures because of bishop f3. And that's not what you want to do, because you mess it up. You know, that's not what you want to do. But yeah. But yeah, so I go bishop captures on g2 check first. Obviously, he can't come here because my queen is guarding that square. So the only place he can go is on king h2. And then obviously, guys, I just go bishop captures f1. And he actually resigned. He resigned in this position, because there's nothing that he can do, guys, because I'm threatening queen g1 checkmate. I'm also threatening queen f2 a check, and then checkmate on g2. It's not really nothing he could really do in this position to even stop the mate. Yeah, like there's literally nothing he could do. Like I got too many pieces surrounding the king, and it's all open. So it's like it ain't nothing you can really do. But yeah, guys, so I hope y'all actually enjoy this amazing video, man. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you like what you saw. Definitely, guys, if you're watching this for the first time, make sure you turn on your notification bell on. And also, guys, I do gotta say this: if y'all got any other questions about chess games, opening, middle games, techniques, whatever the case may be, man, just make sure you drop a comment below, and y'all know me, man, I respond very quick. So just hit me up and everything, and I'll get to you. And also, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, guys. Peace.